Giving my predictions for the January 25th edition of WWE's Saturday Night's Main Event. Now, as a recording of this video, there are 4 matches announced and 1 contract signing. So 5 things happening. More might happen, more might not. So let's start with the easiest prediction of Rhea Ripley versus Nia Jax for the Women's World title. Obviously it's going to be Rhea Ripley. Why on earth would they make Nia Jax win? It makes no logical sense whatsoever. It's just someone for Rhea to beat again, even though she already beat Nia at the Elimination Chamber last year, I believe it was. So, Nia beating Rhea, like I've already said, makes 0 sense. She's the first person to announce herself in the Royal Rumble, then they're having a world title match. She's just lost the WWE Women's title to Tiffany Stratton. Are they doing it to basically not have Tiffany, involved with Nia? It makes no absolute sense whatsoever. So if Nia wins, I want an explanation, even if she does win. So yeah. So first of all, I'm going to go with Rhea Ripley. I don't know the order of these matches, so I'm just saying what I know. Then we've got Bron Breakker versus Sheamus for the Intercontinental Championship. I would absolutely love for Sheamus to win this and complete his list of everything in the WWE. But I don't feel like this is the right time, unless obviously they're doing it so it's you can't miss Saturday Night's Main Event. But I still think it would be better, obviously, if he loses this one, okay, and then goes on to WrestleMania and wins in a triple threat. I believe he deserves that more as obviously his last hurdle, we'll call it. So, as much as I want Sheamus to win, I'm going to have to go with Bron Breakker. And then we've got my favourite match. Well, obviously I don't know if it's going to be my favourite, but I mean my favourite match that's been announced for it. It's Braun Strowman versus Jacob Fatu. This match is just going to be fantastic. Jacob Fatu versus anyone is going to be fantastic. But I love Braun Strowman. I love Jacob Fatu. Them two just going at it. I don't care who wins, who loses. I don't care what happens in the match. To me, alright, I've won anyway. So I'm fine with that. But if I have to pick someone, it's got to be Jacob Fatu. You can't have a guy like that just lose straight away. Unless obviously there's shenanigans involved, whatever the word even means. Okay, or people get involved, which makes no sense. I don't think Jacob should squash Braun Strowman. But I do think what should happen is a normal, so I don't know, 10-minute match or whatever it is, maybe a little bit less, maybe a little bit more, where it can just show how good Jacob Fatu actually is. Because if you let Braun go against somebody, he can make them look better. I believe he can anyway. But during this, I'm going to have to go with Jacob Fatu. And then we've got, which I think should be the main event, but it probably won't be, okay, is Gunther versus Jey Uso. I'm going to say it straight away now. I think Gunther's going to win. But if Jey does win, obviously it'd be for the shock value, and it wouldn't surprise me if he lost the title literally the next week on Royal Rumble or something stupid, just for the shock and awe value. But with Jey Uso already being in the Royal Rumble, it's a possibility that he could obviously win the world title, and I really want him to win. It'd be a fantastic storyline. I don't think he'd hold it to WrestleMania if he did win, but you got to look at the logical sense. I think Gunther's actually going to win. Like I said, Jey would be great, but I'm going to have to go with Gunther. So I don't think any titles are actually going to change hands. And if they do, like I said, it'd be for the shock and the awe value. And the last thing we've got in Saturday Night's Main Event is Kevin Owens and Cody Rhodes in a contract signing, which is being supported by the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. Now, with obviously Shawn Michaels being involved, a lot of people I've heard in their prediction videos think that Kevin Owens is going to hit a pile driver on Shawn Michaels. Okay, maybe he does, but I believe that's just going to build something more. Maybe Triple H getting involved, maybe Triple H obviously getting injured, and then who's going to obviously step up because obviously Triple H is out. Kevin Owens sort of doing what he wants, if that makes sense. I've heard whoever wins has to relinquish the Winged Eagle title. All those other good things. But one thing I haven't heard, if someone else has already said it, then obviously I still thought of it. But I think the loser has to leave SmackDown. So basically it keeps them two apart, and then obviously I don't know why it would make sense or whatever it is, but obviously, if Kevin loses, for example, he'd go to Raw. I mean, that's just my prediction. I thought I'd say something different. Anyway, those are my predictions. Like I said, I'd love to see, if I had to pick one title to change, I'd rather see the World Heavyweight title change, so I can have the IC title change at WrestleMania. But the Rhea and Nia match, can someone please give me like a reason as to why Nia would win? I don't understand it at all. But anyway, those are my predictions. Why don't you tell me your predictions? All right, tell me what you thought of my predictions. And then obviously on probably Sunday, I'm hoping for, right, I will get another video out, obviously, of my review. Hopefully the 3 of you that watch my videos can enjoy it. Please like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching.